It's time for Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram's Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elliston State Farm Insurance, Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, the Chrisman Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Lou Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Good evening and welcome to Lady Tiger Basketball here on the Paris Sports Network. I'm Jeff Chambers alongside my partner for tonight, Lenny Irwin. Lady Tigers will begin the 2026 portion of their schedule with a visit from the Monticello Sages. Sages come in with a record of 10-5, and Lady Tigers come in with a mark of 12-2, fresh off of championship trophy presentation at the State Farm Classic in Bloomington over the holiday. It's been a hot minute since the Lady Tigers have been home, so it's nice to get back home to some good cooking.
Yeah, that's for sure. Like I was telling you before the game, it's been forever since I've done a girls' game.
Yeah, it's been quite a while since the Lady Tigers have played a regular season schedule at least. The last one was on December the 20th as T-Town came to town and they've given us both of our losses this far, Lenny. First one was in the NAL Thanksgiving Classic, and then the last one was a regular season one back on the 20th. But in between there, what a job they've done going to the State Farm Classic, and that is a very prestigious tournament, not only in Illinois but also in the entirety of the Midwest, where you had 15 to 20 ranked schools, not just girls but boys as well, and the Lady Tigers took home the small school trophy, a championship with a win over Winnebago. And yeah, just what a showing from them. They've participated in that probably the last 4 or 5 years, and they've gotten into the consolation championship of that, but for them to get the title game and then to go ahead and finish that off, just an amazing feat for Coach Tingley. We'll talk to him after the game about that. But first things first, on the schedule is the Monticello Sages. And Lenny, I know you and I have a bad taste in our mouth. Last time we hadn't mentioned anything with Monticello.
Yeah,
that's the playoff loss.
That's not good
for the football team. But yeah, a chance to right the ship here and start out 2026 with a win. We got about 2 minutes before the national anthem and the starting lineup, so we'll step aside, let you hear from some of our sponsors, and be right back with the starting lineups here on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! Located at the Paris Airport, Seed Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
Welcome back to Lady Tiger Basketball here on the Paris Sports Network. Both teams have cleared the floor. Coach Tingley is going to get a couple basketballs that were stuck up in the stanchion behind.
Yeah, they put that new shot clock thing up there now, and it seems like a lot of balls get stuck
catcher.
Up there.
Yep, I assume they'll test it out sometime before the season's over, before it becomes an official rule next year. But as he clears the court, we are set for the national anthem. We'll step aside for that and be back with starting lineups. All right, national anthem this evening. We'll introduce you to the starting lineups. First off, for the Monticello Sages, coming in with a record of 10-5. Senior number 4, Maddie Melton. A junior wearing number 11, Allie Wiedner. Junior number 21, Lexi Leatherwood. Another junior number 23, Sarah Creasap. And another junior, number 24, Emma Arnold. And 1 senior and 4 juniors for Coach Seth Melton. Turn over my partner Lenny for Lady Tigers starting lineup.
All right. I don't know if they're going to shut the lights out and let me out. I figured.
Veteran move on my part to give you the starting lineup in the dark.
That's all right. I got a flashlight. Starting tonight for Coach Dave Tingley will be number 1, sophomore, Palin Camp. Also starting to be another sophomore, number 3, Peyton Keys. Number 13, she's a junior, Kaylee Young. Also a junior, number 23, Macy Bicknell. And another junior, number 51, Morgan Combs. The Lady Tigers are coached by head coach Dave Tingley, assisted by Missy Tingley, Danny Gates, and Kelsey Plummer.
Big week for Paris Tiger basketball this week. All will be at home. Tomorrow night, the boys will host the Dietrich Maroons. JV will tip at 6 o'clock. BJ and Linda will be along for the call on that one. Then Friday night, we've got a mega night, partially. JV boys will tip off at 5 o'clock. Note the early start time. Then immediately following that, KZ does not have enough for a JV squad, so it'll be the girls' varsity game against the KZ Lady Warriors. And then finale of the night will be the boys from KZ and the Paris Tigers meeting in a little Illini conference matchup. We encourage you all to come out and join us here in person for those games, as opposed to listening to us on the air, especially on the home games. But we do appreciate you all joining us tonight. We understand that not everybody lives in Paris. People are watching from all over the country, and we appreciate you all for joining us. Well, when the band's not here, Lynn, it's totally different atmosphere.
It sure is.
They'll be here tomorrow night, and they'll be here again on Friday. Friday will be a fun night. All right, we are set for Lady Tiger basketball. Palin Camp will jump center against Lexi Leatherwood. And Palin controls it to Macy Bicknell. Young will run things for Coach Tingley. Top of the key. Little pick and roll, but it's turnover right off the bat, stolen away by Leatherwood. Allie Widener cross, half court. She's guarded by Young. Now goes Sarah to Creasap. She's guarded by Camp. Top of the key, it goes to Melton. Camp ahead. Her shot from 8 foot is no good. Bicknell saves it though. Young, top of the key, it goes to Keys. She'll drive left side. Her left-handed layup off the glass and good. First points of the night belong to Peyton Keys and the Lady Tigers. 1 minute in. Widener across the timeline. Monticello will do their best to slow this game down. And illegal screen right off the bat.
Yep. That's going to go against 21. Leatherwood, that'll be her first.
2 trips, 2 turnovers for the Sages to start the night. Young across half court. Keys draw the start tonight after her performance in the State Farm Classic. As Morgan Combs. Bicknell has the top. She'll go one-on-one. She'll drive left side. Her up and under shot is no good, but she'll head to the line.
Melton picked up the personal, her first, team second.
Macy went scoreless in the last home game for Lady Tigers against T-Town, and since then she has been on fire. Missed her first free throw. She'll have another one. 6:34 left, opening quarter. Thanks for joining us here on this balmy Monday evening. Only going to get better. And she knocks the second one down.
Yeah, I'll be breaking out the golf clubs for long.
Widener walks it across the timeline. Lady Tigers pick up man-to-man defense. Looking to get the ball underneath Leatherwood, but not. Can't poke it away. Arnold's got it back. Has it poked away once again. They get it back to Widener. She'll drive back to Arnold. Off her leg and out of bounds.
Kicked it out of bounds.
The hat trick for the Sages. 3 possessions, 3 turnovers. 2 minutes in, Lady Tigers lead at 3-0. Tiger JV came out victorious after it's not even a sluggish first half. They scored 9 points in the first, ended up winning going away. Combs with an offensive rebound off the Bicknell miss. Sages have it. Up ahead it goes to Leatherwood. She gathers and took a step. Another turnover.
Wow. Not a good start for the Sages.
Young walks it across. Tigers in their offense. Keys has it right side. Off a screen from Combs. Great screen from Morgan. Shot's no good. Rebound pulled down. And nearly stolen away by Keys. Now Widener comes back in a hurry. She'll get a shot up off the glass and knock it down. She'll have a chance for a three-point play to tie this up.
Young picked up the personal. Her first. Team's first.
Widener to tie it up. Missed it. And Kaylee Young with a rebound. Tigers looking to push. They've got numbers. Young was trying to get Camp to flash to the basket. She didn't. Kaylee drove, and she'll head to the line.
Fouls on number 11, Widener. That'll be her first.
Young with an outstanding performance in the State Farm Classic as well. Earning MVP of the game honors in the championship game. She'll have a second one. She got that one to go. 4-2 Lady Tigers lead. 5:10 left, opening quarter. Widener strolls across the timeline. Nobody beyond the free throw line for the Sages. Tiger defense doing an outstanding job here early going. Camp nearly with a steal. It'll stay with the Sages.
She read that passing lane, though, just perfect, and jumped out there and almost had to steal.
Widener gets it into Melton. Right back to Widener. Guarded by Young. Stolen away by Bicknell. She starts, stops, starts again. It lays off the glass and in. Bicknell with 3, Tigers with 6. Halfway through the first quarter. Widener, double team, stolen away by Young. Tigers have 3-on-1 break. Up ahead it goes to Keys. Keys will lay it off the glass and in. And Tigers running away with this one early, and Coach Melton wants a timeout. 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick one. Be right back here on the Parasports Network.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
A 5-0 run for the Lady Tigers. Here in the last 45 seconds, they've opened up an 8-2 lead. 4:20 left here in the first quarter. It'll be Monticello basketball. Lady Tigers look to pick up full court pressure, and they are. Widener, guarded by Bicknell. She'll split her. Shot from 18 by Shepard, who checked in during the timeout. Ball's on the floor, off of Camp's foot. It'll stay with Monticello. Widener to inbound, gets it in. Shepard has it, and a illegal screen. That's the second one of the night on the Sages. Another turnover.
Fouls on number 20 this time. Shepard, she just checked in and draw first personal.
At the midway point of the first quarter, Tigers have the ball in the 6-point lead. Bicknell has it left side off the screen from Combs. Keeps her dribble alive, drives, just backed her defender down to the rim. That'll be an over-the-back foul. And it'll be 2 shots for the Tigers.
Arnold picked up her personal. It'll be her first, team's 5th.
Macy knocked the first one down. She's up to 4 points. Tigers lead at 7. Off the front of the rim, pulled down by Monticello. Annie Robinson checked in. Stolen away by Keys, but she stepped on the sideline. Here comes Kiara Grace. She'll check in. She's a senior. Widener gets it in the backcourt to Robinson. Bounce pass to Widener. She'll drive. Kick out to Robinson. Left side it goes to Creasap. Back to Widener. Tiger defense just menacing to these Sages. They're trying to get the ball in. Good job by Morgan that time to steal it away. Keys has it 1-on-3. She'll step back from 18 and knock it down. Peyton Keys leads the way with 6 points. Tigers lead at 11-2, 3 minutes left, first quarter. Robinson's fouled in the backcourt, and Bicknell just fired the ball randomly into the score table.
This time she just kind of drops it on the floor.
Kylie Edwards will check in for Peyton Keys. Tigers pick up half-court pressure. Off the leg of Young, Tigers have numbers again. Fresh off the bench. Right back to Edwards. Good give and go, but couldn't get it to fall. Oh, a little carry. Another turnover.
Yep. I've got them up to 10 already.
That's a lot. Palin Camp will check back into the Tiger lineup. As well, Alexis Lansall and J.C. Young back in for the Aces, or excuse me, the Sages, and Maddie Melton. Young and Bicknell, the only 2 starters still on the floor for the Tigers. Got a 9-point lead and the basketball, under 3 minutes left, first quarter. Young directing traffic from the logo. Edwards to J.C. Young. She'll drive right side. Good take. That time couldn't get the fall. Lexus with an offensive board and a foul. She'll hit the line.
Fouls on number 3, Robinson. That'll be her first.
Every time Alexis comes in, she just seems to give us that spark off the bench. If she's not starting, she knocked down the first free throw. Does all the things that don't get into the scorebook or into the articles in the paper. But, yeah, she does a tremendous job. Accepts her role. Knocked down a pair of free throws. 13-2, Tigers on top, 2.5 left. Crossover dribble, Robinson. Guarding in the backcourt, and another foul on Macy. She'll have to head to the sideline and check out her nose, but she did pick up 2 fouls. So she'll head to the sideline. Tigers still lead it by 9, 2:20 left, opening quarter. Dribble through traffic was Creasap. She ended up turning it over. Edwards ahead to Keys for the easy bucket. She's got 8 of the Tigers' 15 points. Creasap will run it up. She's double teamed. Dribbles through traffic, gets it over to Robinson. Down low it goes to Grace. Her drop step shot's no good. She gets her own board, puts it back, no good. JC, they're battling, just undersized. And a shot from three is an air ball. Monticello saves it. And there's Alexis. Keys with an open bucket. Nice look that time to Edwards. She'll kick it back out. Young will reset. 90 seconds left. Keys will fire three. No good. Lansall tried to keep it alive, but couldn't. Oh, that's a double dribble.
Yep, another turnover.
Or travel or any number of violations there. Leatherwood back in. Widener back in for the Sages.
Young's going to get a breather now as Palin Camp checks back in for her.
J.C. Young has it, top of the key, off a screen from Lansall. She rolls, pass just too long.
Just a little too high. Good idea, though.
Yeah, great design play that time, just out of reach. Full court pressure once again from the Tigers. Robinson has it. Nearly poked away by Young, and it's off the hands of Monticello. It'll go to the Tigers, another turnover. Approaching 1 minute left in the first quarter. Edwards, right side to Camp. She'll fire three. It's going to be short. J.C. Young keeps it alive. Her shot off the glass, too hard. Edwards battling for the board inside. Camp will drive through traffic, but she's fouled. 3 chances for the Lady Tigers that time. Camp will head to the line to shoot two.
Widener picks up her second.
She's the point guard for the Sages, and it looks like she's going to come out for a little bit. Emma Arnold will check in, as will Sarah Creasap. Score was 3-2. Tigers on a 12-0 run here. Camp knocks down the second. Creasap has it. She's guarded by a couple Lady Tigers. Edwards with nearly a steal.
Had it.
Had there been another layup. In the corner it goes to Creasap. She'll fire three. No good. Rebound pulled down by Leatherwood. She'll go up with it. No good. Camp with a board. And another jump ball. That will stay with Monticello. 35.5 left. 16-2. Lady Tigers on top. Trying to get in, finally do, but nearly stolen away. Melton's got it. She loses the handle. Top it goes to Creasap. Not sure how these passes are getting through, but they are.
They are, yeah.
Lady Tigers getting a paw on everything tonight. It's going to be a foul, and it's a shooting foul.
Foul's going to be on 15. Lansall will be her first.
Young and Combs set to check back in for the final Tiger possession of the first quarter. First free throw is no good. See what Tigers can manufacture here in the final 24 seconds. Second free throw rolls around and out. J.C. Young with a board. Edwards will slow things down now near the logo. Gets to Young. She'll hold. 10 seconds left in the quarter. Now they go to work. J.C. Young all alone at the elbow. Her shot short. Combs with good position. Falling away, though. No good. Monticello will get a shot off, but it didn't fall. At the end of one quarter play, Tigers on top 16-2. We'll be back with second quarter action here on the Para Sports Network.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. 3195.
Tigers will have the basketball to start this second quarter. They enjoy a 14-point lead at 16-2. Edwards, Kaylee Young, Palin Camp, Peyton Keys, and Morgan Combs on the floor for your Tigers. Monticello, man-to-man defense. Camp holds it. Now hands it off to Keys, top of the key. Back to Edwards, thought about it. She'll drive instead, off her leg, and traveling call.
Travel.
Yep. So turnover for the Tigers. They pick up full court pressure. Melton. Get across the timeline to Leatherwood. She's trapped. Nearly stolen away. Melton's got it. It is stolen away.
Yeah.
Edwards, lead pass intended for Combs, but intercepted by Arnold. Robinson will be fouled.
Foul's going to go against Keys.
Foul on number 1, or number 3, Peyton Keys.
It'll be her first, team's first.
Not so sure, Lenny, but I think all of our fouls have occurred outside the three-point arc tonight.
I think so.
Robinson gets it to the left side. Guarded by Keys. Right side it goes to Creasap. Arnold in the corner. Pass directly to Keys. She'll beat everybody down the floor. Tried to get the shot up, but she was fouled and headed line to shoot two more.
Fouls on number 24, Emma Arnold.
Arnold picks up her second. Team's first this quarter.
Fouls piling up for Monticello here in the first quarter and 45 seconds. Keys will miss the first one. Checking in for the Sages is Shepard. Payton will have another one. That one is good. 17-2, Lady Tigers lead it. Melton and Robinson playing pitch and catch back and forth. Gets it to Leatherwood at midcourt. Now Melton drives and dishes. Stolen away, poked away by Edwards, right into the hands of Keys. She's going to do the same thing she did last time. This time she's going to make the basket. She's up to 11. Tigers with the biggest lead of the night at 19-2. Timeout is taken on the floor. 30-second timeout. We'll let you hear from one of our sponsors and be right back here on the Paris Sports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
Coach Tingley with that 30-second timeout. His squad leads at 19-2, 6:53 left in the first half. Appreciate you joining us tonight on the first of a busy week of home games. Boys will be in action tomorrow night as they host the Dietrich Maroons in camp, nearly with a steal, but a foul instead.
That'll be her first, team's second.
Fouls on number 1, Peyton Camp, her first, team's second.
Monticello gets it in the backcourt to Robinson. She'll drive left side. Tigers continue that man-to-man pressure. Bicknell's back on the floor, as is Kaylee Young, and steps taken by Monticello.
Travel. I've got them 16 turnovers already.
You don't want that in the game, let alone the first quarter plus some change, but that's where we stand. And scoreboard reflects that. 19-2, Tigers on top. Keys has it top. Left side it goes to Kaylee. She'll drive, run out of room. Nice pass and nice catch. And a good job from Annie Robinson to tie that up. It'll go to Monticello.
That'll be a turnover, Paris.
Tigers stay in full court pressure here. Robinson stolen away by, or nearly stolen away by Keys, but a foul's going to be called against Monticello.
Yeah, 23 is going to pick up the personal. That's going to be Creasap. That'll be her first.
Fouls on number 23, Sarah.
Not sure what school record is for steals in the game, but Payton's getting, she's going to have, or get close to it before the night's over, I feel. She'll run things at the top. Now Camp right side, back to Payton. Bicknell all alone left side. She'll fire a three, no good. Camp with an offensive board. She'll try to get duck up and under. A lot of contact, nothing called. Bicknell will drive, and she'll head back to the line. Third trip to the line for Macy tonight.
Fouls on number 3, Annie Robinson, her second, team third.
Ro-
Shooting 2 from the line. Macy
Robinson picked up the personal.
And Macy knocks the first one down. 22, Lady Tigers on top. Macy
Made
knocked
them
down the
both.
pair.
Reed entering the game for the Sages, number 11, Allie Whitener.
She's up to 6 points. Widener will check back in for Monticello. And Monticello will take a full timeout. We will as well, and be right back here on the Parasports Network.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. The Parasports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Monticello uses our second timeout. They trail it 21-2. 5:47 left in the first half.
Yeah, Tigers pretty well had their way with things this evening. So
Just 5 points so far in this quarter. And looks like another turnover. Saved. Keys was bumped out of bounds. That'll be another foul on Monticello.
foul's going to be on 4 Melton. That'll be her second. 4 on the team this quarter.
Kiara Grace will check back in for the Sages. Melton will head to the sideline.
Kiara Grace.
Payton in the corner. Up top it goes to Kaylee Young. Young, Combs, Bicknell, Camp, and Keys on the floor for the Lady Tigers. Young with the dribble. Left side it goes to Keys. Nice screen once again from Combs. That one wouldn't fall. Morgan with the rebound. Nice pass cutting Peyton Keys for an easy bucket. Not only she rebound well, she is great at assisting the basketball. Bicknell with a nice pass to Keys. Couldn't finish. Didn't quite have the handle on it.
Got her own rebound, though.
Finds Kaylee Young. A lot of body. Kaylee will put it up through contact. She'll finish. She's got 3 points. 25-2. Lady Tigers all over the Sages. Widener gets it in to Creasap. She'll drive. Has a good screen that time from Grace. Shielded off. Combs. Young's pass somehow gets to Bicknell. She'll fire from the front of the rim and knock it down. No idea how that pass got to her.
I don't know either.
But it did. It's 27-4, 4.5 left in the first half. Widener.
And
Pass
they
to
throw
the
it away.
cheerleaders. Another turnover for Monticello. Young across the center court. Handed off to Keys. Now Bicknell top. She'll fire a three from the elbow and knock it down. Macy with the first three of the night. She's up to 11. 26-point lead for the Tigers halfway through the second. Widener guarded by Keys. Now Grace. Kick out. Shot from three is on its way. No good. Young has it. Baseball pass up ahead to Bicknell. She outraces everybody down the court and lays it off the glass for two. Bicknell, Keys both with 13. Lady Tigers with 32. Widener. She'll start and stop and lose the handle. Camp, and she'll turn it over. I think the Lady Tigers just gassed now. And here comes almost a line change for Coach Tingley. Good pass, right idea that time, but Macy just ran out of gas. Couldn't chase that one down. She'll catch her breath. 3:15 left, first half. Widener strolls across midcourt. Looking for somebody open. Nobody is. There's a push off. Her step back from inside the arc's no good. Kaylee Young with it. Tigers have numbers once again. Try to get ahead to Alexis. She'll gather it. She's going to drive the middle of the paint. Had it poked away from behind.
Yeah.
Leatherwood drives. She'll cross over, get to the front of the rim. A lot of contact, nothing called. Now Edwards. Nobody's going to outrun Kylie. Corner it goes to Young. Nice form that time, couldn't get it to go. J.C. Young with a putback. She is hammered. She'll head to the line.
Grace picks up her first personal. Team's fifth, so we'll shoot free throws the rest of this quarter.
Sloan Vilk will check in the lineup for Lady Tigers. She'll take Kaylee Young's spot. Second free throw from JC is good. Her first point of the night, 33-4. Monticello basketball, 2.5 left, first half. Widener in no particular hurry. Gets it across. Keeps her dribble alive. Looking for somebody to be open. Nobody is. Hands it off to Leatherwood. Now Creasap. Ball's on the floor. They get it back. Wiedner. She'll drive to the paint. No, nice cut. Leatherwood finally gets the handle. Puts it up. No good. Gets her own board. Fires it up off the rim. Kylie's just laying on top.
Oh, Lord.
Grace comes away with it. Chances 8, 9, and 10 for Monticello. Still couldn't get it through.
They had a lot of shots at it that time.
You're going to run out of ink on this one, Lenny.
No kidding.
Out of all that, Kiara Grace will head to the line, shooting 2.
J.C. Young picked up the personal, her first, team's third.
Felt like an auctioneer trying to call that action. First free throw from Grace rolls around and through. Camp will check back in for Vilk. So one of just 2 seniors for Coach Melton. Grace couldn't get that second one to fall. Lady Tigers with a fast break off the missed free throw. Kicks it out to Keys. She'll gather her 3. No good. Off the leg of Camp. Monticello on the floor. They'll tie it up. It'll stay with the Tigers. 1:45 left, second quarter. 33-5. Lady Tigers lead it. Front of the rim it goes to Camp. She'll lay it off the glass for 2. Wiedner. Be a 10-second call before the night's over. She's just strolling up the court. Her squad trails by 30. Creasap. Leatherwood gets it. Stuck at the free throw line. Now Wiedner, she'll drive. Clear the traffic and laid it off the glass for 2. Keys spin move, cut off that time and tossed it out of bounds. Good idea, but better defense that time from Monticello.
Yeah, it was.
Wiedner as we approach 1 minute here in the first half. Edwards nearly with a steal.
Almost had it.
Back it goes to Widener. Clock continues to roll. Nobody's open for Sages. Trying to get it in to Grace. She's since covered up, and Kylie just stole it away from her. She leads the pack down the court. Crossover in front of the rim. She'll step back, pass it off to Keys. Skip past to Camp. Her wide open three, no good. Lansall nearly with a board. J.C. Young will get it. Right back to Camp for the layup off the glass. Multiple opportunities for the Tigers on the offensive glass. Keys shoved out of the way, but Monticello has it. 10 seconds left. Shepard, her shot from 12, no good. Leatherwood with the board. Not going to get shot off. She does, but it's no good. At the half, Lady Tigers in full control of this one. They lead at 37-7. We'll be back with first half stats and third quarter action here on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stuart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Farming is more than an occupation, it's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm, or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives, Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
Halftime here at Paris High School. Your Lady Tigers lead the Monticello Sages by a score of 37-7. While Lenny figures up some first half stats, we'll go ahead and run down the schedule for us for the rest of the week. Once again, the boys will be right here at Paris High School tomorrow night. They host the Dietrich Maroons. Then both teams are off until Friday, but both teams will be playing on Friday. The boys will host Casey in a JV and varsity contest. JV set the tip at 5 o'clock for that. In between those two games, the girls will face they will face Casey. Casey does not have enough for a JV squad, so it'll just be a varsity-only contest for the girls between the boys' games on Friday. And 1 week from tonight, the girls will be right back here at Paris High School as they host Mattoon Lady Green Wave. That's an early start. 5:30 will be the JV tip for that one. And the boys will travel next Tuesday to Arcola. That will be a JV and varsity contest starting at 6 o'clock. Looking ahead on the calendar, starting the 17th, the girls will participate once again in the Little Illini Conference mid-season tournament. That will be the girls' tournament will take place at Marshall, so a nice short trip for the Lady Tigers in that contest. Then on the 24th, the boys will start LIC tournament action. They will be playing at Robinson this season. Got about 4 minutes left, halftime show. I'll turn it over to my partner, Lenny, for some first half stats.
All right, Jeff, for the Monticello Sages, other than their turnovers, they're not playing very good because their turnovers are terrible. I got them for 19 turnovers in the first half. Their shooting percentages is not good either. They only scored 7 points in the whole first half. Allie Widener has 4, 2 points for Sarah Creasap and 1 point for Kiera Grace. Their shooting percentages are 3 out of 15 from two-point range for 20%. They haven't even made a three-pointer. They're 0 for 3 from three-point range. And from the charity stripe, they're 1 out of 5 for 20%. So the Sages got a big mountain to climb as we're already up by 30. For the Lady Tigers, I imagine Coach Dave's probably addressing turnovers as well, as I've got us for 9 turnovers in that first half. Shooting percentages, the ladies are 9 out of 14 from the charity stripe for 64%. I've got them 1 out of 10 from three-point land for 10%, but they're 13 out of 24 from two-point range for 54%. Leading the way is Peyton Keys with 13, along with Macy Bicknell with 13. So 2 girls already in double digits with 13 apiece. But then it drops down to 5 for Palin Camp, 3 points for Kaylee Young, 2 points for Alexis Lansall, and 1 point for JC Young. That totals are 37. So that's where we stand at halftime. Your Lady Tigers 37, Monticello Lady Sages 7.
Nice way to ease back into the second half of the season for the Lady Tigers. Put on a good display in that first half. We'll have a chance to rest some starters, and they do have one of their longer breaks of the season as they play tonight, and then they don't play again until Friday. So plenty of rest for Lady Tigers. They need it after that holiday performance that they put on at the State Farm Classic, once again winning the title in the small school girls division. Get close to 2 minutes left before third quarter action. We'll step aside one more time, let you hear from a couple of our sponsors, and be back here on the Paris Sports Network.
With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers! Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
Both teams back on their sideline, set for third quarter action. Lady Tigers in control of this one, 37-7. I'd like to appreciate a couple of other affiliate sponsors for jumping on board with us here to start out the year. Greg and Sherry Henson, appreciate you joining us as a member of our team, as well as Kay Taylor, once again a longtime supporter of the Paris Sports Network. Appreciate Kay's support and encouragement, and as well as all of y'all, for hanging with us. 30-point game is going to be kind of hard to keep you entertained for the second half, but we'll do our best. Sages have the ball to start this third quarter. Widener at the top. Starters on the floor for both teams as we start the third. Arnold has it right side. She'll drive. Her shot off the glass is good. 37-9. First possession of the third quarter for the Tigers. Young has it. Off a screen from Bicknell. She'll roll. Catch, front of the rim, too hard off the glass. Monticello comes away. Widener, right side it goes to Creasap. She'll fire from three and knock it down. First three of the night for the Sages. They have the first 5 points of the third. Keys, left side to Young. Off a screen from Combs. Young will keep it all the way to the front of the rim. Couldn't get it to go. Creasap with it. Widener now. Back to the corner goes Creasap. She'll drive. She'll be fouled and head to the line. Coach Tingley's not happy with his squad right now. Made it known, heading to the line to shoot a pair is going to be Sarah Creasap. Or Cressup.
Keys picked up the personal, her first.
First free throw from Cressup is good. We'll go with the Coach Claude official pronunciation of the name there. I'm sure he doesn't like seeing purple in front of him either.
Probably not.
37-15. Minute and change into this third quarter. Tigers yet to score. Bicknell's got it. Off a screen from Combs. Couldn't get her shot off. Now Camp has it. Bicknell gets it back. Back to Camp. She'll drive into the paint. Start, stop. Off the glass, too hard. Put springs in that glass on the right-hand side of your screen.
Yeah.
Bicknell with a steal. She's going coast to coast here. Draws the contact and gets the
foul.
bucket. You could just see it in her eyes. She was not giving the basketball up that time. She's going to show the Lady Tigers how to make a layup. She did. She has the first points of the quarter for the Tigers.
Let's see. Widener picked up the personal. That'll be her third.
She's heading to the sideline, taking her spots, Annie Robinson. Bicknell with a chance for three. She knocks it through. She leads everyone with 16. Tigers lead at 40-14. Widener backs it up near midcourt. Keys forced that turnover off the foot of Cressup. Another turnover from Monticello. 2 minutes into this third quarter. Keys will handle things at the top. Young has it now. Off a comb screen. Gets the front rim, kicks it out to Keys. She'll fire a three. It's good. Payton. She matches Bicknell with 16. Tigers have woken up here in this third after taking the first minute off. Nearly a turnover. Now Camp has it. It is a turnover. Pass up ahead to Keys. She's all alone. Blocked from behind, but though by Cressup, put back in by Bicknell. Peyton giggles as she's heading down the court. She was caught from behind there. Tigers still get the points, 45-14. Cressup drives, dishes it off to Melton. Back out to Robinson. Her three is good. Key streaking down the left sideline. Catches it, gets it in front of the rim to Camp. She's hammered, nothing called. Be a turnover for the Tigers.
That's 10.
Anya Shepard checking back in for the Sages. Under 5 left in the third. Cressup left side. She'll drive. Kicked it out to Shepard. She'll be fouled.
That's Combs is her first. Team second this quarter.
Monticello ball underneath their basket. Get it into the top. Arnold drives, spins, shot short. Young has it. Pass up ahead to Camp. 3 Sages on her tail. She's fouled and head to line and shoot 2.
Fouls on number 3, Annie Robinson, her third, team
That'll
second.
be Robinson's third.
The line, Caitlin Camp.
Camp's first free throw off the back of the rim. No good. As Kiara Grace will check back in after this made free throw from Camp.
Re-entering the game for Monticello, Kiara Grace.
She'll take Emma Arnold's spot. Monticello basketball, they trail by 29. Cressup has it, right side, around a screen. Grace, right side it goes to Shepard. Back in the corner to Robinson. She'll drive. Her shot's blocked by Camp. Off the end line, it'll stay with Monticello. Camp with those long arms got beat on the dribble, but was able to make up the difference with her length. Grace, front of the rim. Easy catch and shoot for Kiara. Pass up ahead to Keys. She'll catch and finish.
2-point basket, Payton.
Coach Tingley wants a 30-second timeout. Let his squad catch their breath. We'll be right back here on the Paris Sports Network.
Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30.
Latest timeout called by the Lady Tigers. 4:03 left in the third quarter. They lead Monticello 48-19. Be Sages basketball. Robinson across the timeline. She'll cross. Cressup has it. She'll drive through a pair of Lady Tigers and will head to the free throw line to shoot.
Foul's going to be on Combs again. That'll be her second. Team's third this quarter.
Sarah Cressup at the line. She's got 7 points on the evening. Missed the first. She'll have another one. That one is good. She leads the way for the Sages with 8. Young to Combs, just inside the arc. Morgan will fire it up. No good. Good box out that time from Robinson. She comes away with it. Keeps the dribble alive, guarded by Bicknell all the way down the court. Bounce pass to Melton. Shepard has it stolen away by Camp. It'll be a tie-up. It'll go to Lady Tigers, turnover Monticello.
That'll be another turnover, Monticello.
Lansall, Edwards, and J.C. Young on the floor for the Tigers. Bicknell and Kaylee Young will stay on the floor. Edwards brings the ball across. Approaching 3 minutes left, third quarter. Bicknell has it around the screen from Kaylee Young. Spins in front of the rim, off the glass too hard. Gets her own board, step through and lay off the glass for two. Bicknell. Total effort bucket right there.
It was.
She just was not to be denied. 30-point lead for the Tigers, under 3 left. Cressup loses the handle, but goes right in the hands of Melton. Robinson thought about it, gets the ball in to Grace. She's fallen and be bailed out with a foul.
Oh, Lord.
If the officials want to get out of here, they kind of probably should have let that one go. Kiara Grace will shoot a pair. Looking for her 4th point of the night. And she gets it. Allie Widener will check back in, taking Melton's spot. Grace gets the shooter roll on that one. She'll have a seat. Lexi Leatherwood will take her spot. (50-22), 2:40 left, third quarter. Edwards brings it across. Young has it. J.C. Young sets a screen. Kaylee keeps the dribble alive. Couldn't get the couldn't finish though. Widener has it. Dribbles out of trouble. Right into the body of J.C. Young, who held her ground, couldn't get it to go. It'll be Tiger basketball. Good job that time by J.C. taking that contact. No foul called. Edwards has it at the logo. Right side to J.C. Young. Looking for Kaylee on the pick and roll. Tipped out of bounds. It'll stay with Lady Tigers. Coach Tingley wants a timeout. Didn't like that inbounds play. It'll be a full timeout. We'll take one as well. Be right back here on the Paris Sports Network.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family. With 2 convenient locations in Paris and Kansas, Templeton Funeral Home is always there providing the care and service you and your loved ones deserve. Pete, Mark, and the staff at Templeton Funeral Home would like to wish all the Tigers the best of luck this season. Go Tigers!
50-22, Lady Tigers on top. 2:05 left, third quarter. It'll be Lady Tiger basketball once the cheerleaders clear the floor. Good to see both squads out there, varsity and JV. Edwards will fire off the inbound play. Nope. No good. It'll stay with Paris. JC gets it inbound, handed off to Bicknell. She'll curl. A lot of contact, and the foul finally called. Had a feeling if that went in, they weren't going to call the foul.
Fouls on number 3, Annie Robinson, her 4th, team
Just trying to speed things up just a bit. Bicknell will hit the line. She's got 20. Make it 21. Melton back in the lineup for the Sages. And Macy makes them both. She's got 22, under 2 left, third quarter. Lead is back up to 30 for the Lady Tigers. Widener. Dribble left side, handoff goes to Cressup. She's going to be fouled.
Be a foul on Young. Be Kaylee's second.
It's a shooting foul, so Cressup will head the line shooting 2.
Shooting 2 for Monticello, number 23, Sarah Crescent.
First free throw is good. She's got 9 of the 23 points for the Sages. Emma Arnold checking back in. Rebound pulled down by J.C. Young, up ahead to Kaylee. She'll slow things down. Set the Tiger offense. Bicknell has it right side around a screen from Lansall. She'll fire just inside the free throw line, hard off the glass. Widener has it. Sages have numbers if they want them. Shots almost blocked by Edwards, but she got Cressup on the hand, and she'll head the line shooting 3.
Fouls on number 2, Kylie Edwards, her first.
Kylie's first.
Team 4.
Say Kylie went off the wrong foot on that one. Went for the block, couldn't get it. Camp and Key set to check back in to the Lady Tiger lineup. Crest missed both of those. She just knocked down a pair last trip. Kaylee Young and Macy Bicknell head to the sideline for Coach Tingley. Cressup knocked down the third. 52-24. Minute and a half left. Edwards has it. Right side it goes to Camp. Young with a pick. Camp couldn't get it to fall. Widener has it as we approach a minute left, third quarter. Camp defending. Lansall with the steal. Pass up ahead to Keys. She'll lay it off the glass through contact. No good. Knocked out of bounds by Young. It'll go to Monticello. Widener walks it up. 45 seconds left in the third. Lansall on the switch. Cressup has it top of the key. Leatherwood spins. Keys got a hand on it, couldn't get it. Driving into contact once again, it's Cressup.
That should have been a travel, I thought.
Fouls on 15, Alexis Lansall.
Lansall picks up her second.
Cressup is quick with that basketball, that's for sure. She's like a water bug out there. She shot like 10 free throws tonight herself. Has a nose for getting to the rim. Missed that one. Got the second one to fall. 31 seconds left, Tiger ball. They lead at 52-25. Keys has it right side. She'll drive baseline, kick it out to Lansall. Up top to Camp. Back to Lansall. Edwards thought about it. She'll dribble it out. 15 seconds left in the third. Lansall hands it off to Keys. 5 seconds left in the third. Crossover dribble. Ball's on the ground. It'll be a tie-up with 1.8 left. Not a good last 45 seconds for Lady Tigers. Had a chance to close the quarter out with a shot attempt, and now they're going to have to defend. 1.8 left. Monticello gets it in. J.C. Young with a steal. She'll fire from half court. Just short. Well, ahead of the fourth. Lady Tigers still in control. 52-25. We'll be back here on the Paris Sports Network.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart & Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics.
8 minutes left in this one. Lady Tigers in control, 52-25, looking for their 13th win of the season against just 2 losses. Monticello came into this game with a record of 10-5. And barring a miracle, they will fall to 10-6. Once again, we'll be back with you tomorrow night as the boys will host the Dietrich Maroons. That will tip off at 6. And the girls will be back here on Friday night. Their game will probably tip around 6:15 or so. It'll be a varsity-only contest between the boys JV and varsity against Casey. Tiger ball to start. 3 points away from a running clock here in the 4th. Edwards hand the ball off to Keys. Camp with a step back. There we go.
Oh, and it wedged.
It'll be a jump ball. It'll belong to Monticello. And at a girls' game, you always have to get that stick out unless you just got that one standout that can jump up there and get it. So Coach Tingley and Coach Tar will cheat and use the stick to get it down. Camp, Keys, J.C. Young, Kylie Edwards, and Alexis Lansaw on the floor for the Lady Tigers. Widener gets it across. Good hedge that time from Palin. Arnold has it. Keeps her dribble alive. Nowhere to go with it. Guarded by Young. Tipped, and it'll go to the Lady Tigers. Alexis Lansaw forcing that turnover. Edwards will bring it up for Coach Tingley. Looks like the same play as they just ran last time, except this time it's a backdoor cut from Payton. She's fouled hard and head to the line and shoot a pair.
Arnold picks up her 3rd, team's first this quarter.
Payton hit the ground pretty hard after that contact. Didn't phase her. She's tough as they come. She's got 19 points, looking for her 20th. And she gets it. 54-25, Tigers on top. Widener will stroll across the timeline. Leatherwood has it. Fake the handoff that time, keeps it. Young goes to the deck, and there is that gal again. Cressup getting to the rim, just couldn't finish. Now Keys. A minute into the 4th. Edwards, Camp top. She'll drive. Through contact. She'll head to the line and shoot 2.
Wagner just picks up her 4th.
Palin knocks the first one down. So it'll be a running clock from here on out. Final 6:52. Can't miss the second. JC fights to keep it alive. Can't. Monticello has it. Widener. She'll drive through contact. Couldn't get it to go. Edwards has it. Looking to push. Finds Keys in the seam. Bounce pass to JC Young. Couldn't finish. Gets her own board. Puts it back up and in. Good effort from JC. Nice recognition and find from Payton on that one. Tigers up by 32. Cress up top. It goes to Leatherwood. Widener. She'll drive. She'll be fouled. She'll head the line and shoot a pair. Natalie Bridgewater will check in after the first free throw here for the Lady Tigers. First free throw is missed. Robinson, Grace, and Shepard will check back in for Monticello. And second free throw from Widener is good. Edwards has it. Right side it goes to Lansall. She'll drive front of the rim, kick it back out between the legs of Bridgewater. And they'll track it back down in the backcourt. It'll be backcourt violation for the Tigers and another turnover. Clock rolls, 5 minutes left in this one. Widener will inbound. Gets it into Grace. Handoff back to Widener. She'll fire from the elbow and knock it down. Widener's got 7. Tigers up by 29. Edwards, right side. I left all alone. She'll fire 3. Knock it down. Had a pretty good vantage point on that one. That one never left the middle of the rim. Kylie's got her first bucket of the night. Grace drives, blocked by Bridgewater. Put back is good, though, by Grace. Good effort that time from Natalie. She's given up 4 or 5 inches on Grace. Grace will complete the 3-point play. She's got 8 points. 60-31, Tigers in control of this one, under 4 minutes left. Edwards hands it off to Lansall. She'll drive front of the rim, stop, gives the ball to Camp. She's flashing, couldn't finish, and over the back.
Yep, 15. Lansall will be her 3rd.
Fouls on number 15, Alexis Lansall, her 3rd, team 3rd.
Coach Melton will empty his bench. Next dead ball. Widener will fire one from the free throw line and get it to go. And substitution timeout. And the line change for the Sages. No starters on the floor for either team at this point. Lexi Kripp has checked in the Lady Tiger lineup during that timeout. She has the ball now, right side. Now J.C. Young, top, left side to Edwards. Bridgewater, Lansall. She'll drive baseline. Bridgewater has it, back to Lansall. Now up top to J.C. Young. Clock rolls, 2.5. Krippus. Now Edwards, right side. She'll step back, fire 3, no good. Monticello with the board. An offensive foul will be called against the Sages.
That'll be 34. That'll be.
Fouls on number 34, Evelyn Shore, her 1st, team 3rd.
Under 2 left, 60-33. Tigers on top. Edwards to Bridgewater. She's hammered, nothing called. Edwards pick and roll. Natalie has it. Loses the handle, gets it back. Off the glass, no good. Monticello has it. 90 seconds left in the game. Bounce pass in, nearly stolen away by JC. Monticello has it. .31 with the basket. Edwards has it now. She'll hold near midcourt, her and JC Young. Tigers look to run this one out. Lansall has it now. Edwards in the corner. She'll fire three long. Tipped out of bounds. It'll go to Monticello. 30 seconds left in the game. Ten seconds left in this one. Monticello, one last shot attempt, blocked out of bounds by Bridgewater, and that's the way this one will end. Lady Tigers move to 13-2 on the season with a 60-35 win over the Monticello Sages. Monticello falls to 10-6 on the season. We'll step aside while Lenny figures up some stats and hear those stats and thoughts from Coach from Coach Tingley here on the Paris Sports Network.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548. White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Farming is more than an occupation, it's a way of life. So when you want to protect your farm, it goes a lot deeper than protecting your crops, buildings, and machinery. You can't trust your farm protection to just anyone. You want an insurance company with decades of experience like Country Financial. We may have insured your parents' farm, or even your grandparents' farm. So let us put 80 years of experience to use for you. Find out more about achieving financial security and farm insurance from your Edgar County financial representatives Dan Phipps, Mark Gladding, and Jim Blue. Make plans to attend Lake Ridge Christian Church this Sunday, either for their traditional service at 8 a.m. or their contemporary service at 10:30 a.m. There's something for everyone at Lake Ridge, from infants to the more seasoned generation. Visit their website at lakeridgechurch.org or find them on Facebook to watch their service each Sunday morning at 10:30. The Paris Sports Network would like to thank our affiliate sponsors, Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.
Add Kay Taylor to that list of affiliate sponsors. We appreciate her jumping on board with us. Welcome to the Lucan and Sack Rider post-game show, where Lady Tigers move to 13-2 on the season with a 60-35 win over the Monticello Sages. We'll run down the rest of the schedule for us this week. Boys will be in action tomorrow night as they host the Dietrich Maroons. Junior varsity will tip at 6 o'clock on that one. Join BJ and Lenny for the call on that one. And Friday night will be a semi-mega night as the girls will be back in action. They will play the KZ Lady Warriors at around 6:15. Prior to that, the junior varsity game for the boys will tip off at 5 o'clock, and then the varsity contest for the boys will be about 7:30 on Friday evening. Make plans to come on out and watch the boys both tomorrow night and on Friday. Get 3 games for the price of 1 on Friday night, so a bargain no matter how you look at it. While Lenny figures up the final stats, we'll let you hear from some more of our sponsors and be back here on the Paris Sports Network.
Located at the Paris Airport, Seat Solutions wants to wish the best to all Paris Tiger teams this season. Contact Chip or Bethany Keys at 251-0153. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home is dedicated to providing compassionate and individual attention to every family they serve, sincerely caring for your family's needs. Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home proudly supports Paris Tiger Athletics. Since 1950, Ingram's Waste Disposal has proudly served Edgar and Clark County with residential and commercial trash pickup, commercial compactor services, roll-off service, and mini roll-off services. Stop by 501 Grandview Street in Paris or call 217-465-3335.
If you're looking for agricultural, business, or personal loans, Longview Bank has you covered. They can even help you out with investment options and online banking. At Longview Bank, they're always ready with the services you need. Visit them online at longviewbank.com.
White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning have been your hometown boys for over 50 years, offering 23.5-hour service. That's right, they need a half hour for coffee. Call John at 217-465-3195. Terry Elliston has been your good neighbor State Farm agent since 1981. They focus on auto, home, life, farm, and business insurance, along with financial products throughout Paris and the surrounding areas. Their mission is to put the interest of others ahead of their own. They're committed to doing whatever is needed to meet their customers' needs and to truly be a good neighbor by serving the community in which they work and live. Call State Farm for a free auto insurance quote at 465-8548.
Welcome back for the final time to the Paris Sports Network, where the Lady Tigers improved to 13-2 on the season with a 60-35 win over the Monticello Stages. Once again, Coach Tingley making his way up to the top of the bleachers here. After his report, we'll get the final stats from Lenny. And Coach, nice way to start 2026. Nice easy victory we could cruise to and kind of, get some rest. I know the ladies, and we'll touch on the State Farm Classic a little bit too, because I haven't had a chance to talk to you about that. But first things first, tonight, kind of a sloppy first half, 9 turnovers unofficially in that first half, cut it down to 2 in that second half. So a big change, and I know that's probably going to be one of the first things you're going to address.
Well, honestly, the way we were playing the first half, it was a much more fast pace. So I'm expecting a little bit more turnovers in there, but we do have to take better care of the ball. But we made some really good plays by pushing the ball, though. So there is some give and take to that. Like you're going to turn the ball over sometimes when you're making those full court passes, behind the defense. So that's going to happen sometimes. But they came out. Some of those came in just half court offense, just being sloppy with the ball and that type of thing. So we talked about that at halftime, being sloppy, and need to clean it up a little bit. But it's hard when you're up, big at halftime to really get them to focus on the little things. We tried that, and they came out and they hit their first couple buckets, got to the free throw line, had 7 quick points on us. I just don't think they were ready to go. That's my fault in the locker room then. Even though we specifically talked about having a third quarter, coming out and duplicating defensively. Now we stopped some of the things we were doing defensively to them. So we weren't playing the same way we were playing in the first half. But credit to them, because they came out and they didn't back down, and they came right out and scored some quick buckets and and that got us some momentum. So, they battled tonight. It's sometimes that's just the way it is, and they battled. I give them a lot of credit for, sticking with it and staying in the game. But we started out our second half, missing a lot of easy buckets. We had 2 layups in the lane. We muffed them, and a couple other good shots early on, and just didn't get it to go down. And then we started picking it up. But we started slow offensively. They started fast second half, and that's kind of what how the game then ended up. The whole second half was kind of that. It was slower. It was a slower paced game. I think that's why the turnovers probably cut down a little bit, that type of thing. So
probably the process of gaining confidence throughout the State Farm Classic. I like the intention of the girls' passes tonight. It seemed like they were taking more chances, on breaks where in the past you'd see a gal standing open underneath the rim, and you're like, oh, they want to pass it,
Yeah.
but they can't. But tonight they took those chances for the
Yeah.
most part. You know, it was risk reward, but it's nice to see them, knowing where each person is going to be on the court at any one time.
Yeah, and it's one of those things of confidence in your preparation. I think is the big thing, and that's one thing about the State Farm Classic that I think our girls. It's the thing that probably isn't seen, but it was probably the most important factor, and it was preparation. We did a great job of scouting and then implementing the scout and then executing, what we wanted to do out of every single game. We did a really good job. Now, the only game that I would say that was kind of like a caveat to that is the Rockford Lutheran game. We knew that their point guard was a phenomenal scorer, and she came out and had 21 of their first 25 points. But we'd never played her before, and so just trying to get her tendencies and that type of thing. But she dominated the first half, and then the second half we held her to 6 points, 6 or 7 points, something like that. And so that was the only game where we started out and maybe didn't execute what we thought. But as the second half came about, we started figuring some stuff out on how we wanted to guard and executed, made some changes in the locker room. So that was what was special to me about that tournament. Not only did we play well, but we prepared and executed the game plan. It wasn't just we just happened to play well. We played well, and the girls were very locked in. I mean, our shoot arounds, our walkthroughs were I mean, they were almost as in depth and focused and detailed as a practice would be. And we did that, coming back, and then before we got on the bus, and we did that at the State Farm on that last day. That morning we went to a walkthrough, and so I was really happy with the girls in that regard that they were really focused, they were prepared, and they executed in that State Farm Classic.
Yeah, facing a murderer's row of teams on the way to the title.
I mean, it's crazy.
For sure. It's great that that's offered where you can get ready for that postseason.
You look at the records of the teams that we played, and you're going, well, it's not. I mean, they're not killers, but honestly, if they were in, they all those teams had played some really good teams. I mean, a couple of them had some losses that were questionable, like maybe how did they lose that game, but there were they were really good teams for their records. They're better than probably what their records indicate. They just had some games where they maybe, let one go, that type of thing. I mean, it's the same thing with Monticello tonight. They're better than that, than what they appear tonight. Their record's better than that. I give their coach a lot of credit. He does a good job preparing them defensively and offensively. And sometimes you just go out, and that's the way the game is. But, I mean, the teams that we played were very strong teams despite what – Winnebago's record was really good, but everybody else was, a little bit over 500, not anything special. But, we went out and executed, and I felt really good, especially about that Rockford Lutheran win because – the way the matchup was in that game was so difficult. They had the two huge girls. They had the really quick, fast point guard that could get where she wanted and shoot the ball. They had another quick guard that shot it real. And they had a forward slasher that could get to the rim and they get her the ball on the way to the rim, and she was a mismatch problem. So, I was really that was the game where I thought, how do we match up with them? How do we do it? And that ended up being one of our strengths at the end of the game. We matched up really well and took away a lot of things that they did. So it was a really fun tournament. Really happy with the girls. But it's a great way to start 2026, like you just said tonight. We got a lot of home games this month, so really happy for that. And with conference tournaments at Marshall coming up, so not too far to drive this year. So that's nice. That's for everybody, fans and the crew here and everybody. So it's nice to have some closer games. So we're looking forward to that. We want to have some momentum going into the season here, and tonight was a good start.
Absolutely. Appreciate you stopping by, Coach.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations on the big trophy.
Thank you. Yeah, appreciate it.
And the start to the 2026 season. Lady Tiger head coach Dave Tingley stopping by with his thoughts not only on tonight, but the State Farm Classic title. Turn it over to my partner, Lenny, for some final stats before we get out of here.
All righty, Jeff. Turnovers was a big key tonight. As the Sages, I had them unofficially for 24 turnovers in the contest. Shooting-wise, they were 12 out of 23 for 52% from the free throw line. They were 9 out of 28, 32% from two-point range, and 2 out of 5 for 40% from three-point land. Leading the way was Sarah Crisip with 11, 9 for Allie Wigner, 8 points for Kiera Grace, 3 points for Annie Robinson, 3 points for Emma Arnold, and 2 points for I think it was Kiefer that came in off the bench. I didn't catch her first name, but her number was 31. I know that. So For the Lady Tigers, I had us committing 11 turnovers. We shot 17 out of 23 for 74% from the free throw line. We were 17 out of 40 for 43% from two-point range, and 3 out of 8 for 16%. 3 out of 18 for 16% from three-point range. Leading the way was Macy Bicknell with 22. I had Peyton Keys with 20. So there's 42 of our 60 points right there between those two girls. Good job. Then it drops down to 7 for Palin Camp, 3 points for Kylie Edwards, 3 points for Kaylee Young, 3 points for JC Young, and 2 points for Alexis Lansall. Once again, the Lady Tigers victorious tonight, 60-35 over the Monticello Lady Sages.
Before they turn the lights out on us, Lenny, let's get out of here.
Yep.
We will be back with you tomorrow night, though, as the boys will host the Dietrich Maroons. For my partner, Lenny Irwin, this has been Jeff Chambers. You've been watching Lady Tiger basketball here on the Paris Sports Network.
You've been watching Paris Tiger Sports on the Paris Sports Network. Brought to you by First Farmers Bank, Ingram Waste Disposal, Farm Credit Services, Templeton Funeral Home, Longview Bank, Chip and Bethany Keys at Seed Solutions, Terry Elston State Farm Insurance, Stewart and Carroll Funeral Home, the Crispin Farm Center, Country Financial, and our affiliate sponsors Paul and Kathy Porter, Steve and Lynn Young, Greg and Sherry Henson, Will and Mary Ann Majors, White Sheet Metal Heating and Air Conditioning, and the Mary Lou Pine family.